No, there's something spooky going on here. Former jockey Leo Miller is missing, according to the Jamaica Constabulary Force on their Instagram page. Now, people go missing every day, so this wouldn't be something that in itself would be spooky, although a big man going missing is spooky because big men don't just go missing like that. When adult males go missing in Jamaica, usually they're dead. Adult males really go missing in Jamaica and it's just missing, really. So more likely, an adult male is way more likely to be dead than a child or a female. Now, according to the Jamaica Constabulary Force, Lee Miller, that's the name that they put in their Instagram picture, is missing. He was last seen at home. His mode of dress at the time he went missing is unknown. He's of dark complexion, slim built, and about 152 centimeters tall. Now, Leo Miller being missing is spooky and even more spookier when you consider that prior to him being missing, the day before, rumors started to circulate that he was shot and killed in a shootout with the said Jamaica Constabulary Force. This information was being branded about all over the place that he was in a car with two alleged gunmen. When the police tried to stop the car, the gunmen fled into nearby bushes. Alleged gunmen fled into nearby bushes, and allegedly, the police opened fire at the vehicle and he was allegedly shot and killed. Now, why was he allegedly in a vehicle with gunmen, you may ask? Because it was alleged, well, might not really be alleged. It was said that he is a taxi driver and he took up these two men in his car as passenger like any other taximan would do on a regular day. That is the story being branded about. Even popular crime vlogger, My View TV, someone who doesn't mince word, is carrying this narrative that allegedly Lee Miller slash Leo Miller was in a car when the Jamaica Constabulary Force tried to stop the car and the gunmen escaped. The police opened fire at the car and killed the driver, Mr. Miller. Now, Mr. Miller, according to these sources, is an innocent man who is not a criminal. So they are alleging that it could be because the Jamaica Constabulary Force is embarrassed because they killed an innocent man. Now, this entire theory is just ridiculous. I don't think whoever is branding that theory about Jamaica Constabulary Force being embarrassed and that's why they're making up story that is missing. Those persons don't live in Jamaica. So I'm not even going to go down that road. As it stands right now, is that Leo Miller is missing. Whether he was shot and killed remains to be seen. I am hoping that it's just a case of him being missing and nothing happened to him. That's what I'm hoping. But the entire situation is extremely spooky, very spooky, very coincidental that the day before he was reported missing by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, rumors started to circulate that he was shot and killed by the said Jamaica Constabulary Force. This just doesn't look right. In all my years of watching the Jamaica Constabulary Force operate, this is not their regular way of operating where they will kill someone in an alleged shootout and then state that the person that they killed is missing. This took place allegedly in Bull Bay, and the gunmen escaped into nearby bushes, which Bull Bay has a lot of nearby bushes, quite a lot, hills as well. So it could be possible that that actually took place, but at the same time, if it is, let's look at the theory that he was actually shot and killed by the police. So when he was shot and killed by the police, allegedly, where did they dispose of the body? What happened? Where are the witnesses to this event? Did people drive past? Because that sounds like a main road incident. Did people drive past and saw that vehicle filled with bullet holes? Or did people drive past and see someone on the ground with blood running from them? There's so much more to this story, and I am not seeing anything in any official source anywhere. Yes, the vloggers have proven themselves to be correct on many issues over the years, but I've always said, and I've had conversation with many journalists who have told me over and over that unless they were at the scene for themselves, they can only go off of what they hear from source, but they cannot 100% guarantee that their information is accurate. So when you hear media outlets speaking about they're the most credible and they're 100% accurate and blah, 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 and blah, 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 no media house is 100% accurate. None. I know this for a fact. When I was younger, I gave an interview with a media house, sporting related, and my words were twisted. What I said was what I had expected them to write, and they did not write that. They wrote something totally different. And then even in my sojourn in corporate life, I've seen many instances where I'm at a particular company working and I see news being branded about incident or incidents or whatever relating to that particular company that I know for a fact is inaccurate. So it's not far-fetched for the media, including traditional media, new media, social media, even myself, to get information wrong. That is why I always say allege and claim and according to source and all of this. Case in point for myself, for people on this channel who are fans of horse racing. When I was doing my horse racing preview on Ash Wednesday, I stated that 2 racehorses were a scratch because that was strong information that I got from strong sources. It turned out that was not the case. Saturday, I got information prior to the Saturday race meet that God of Love, the racehorse God of Love, is dead. Now I decided that I was not going to release that information, right? And the reason why I decided not to release that information was mainly because the prior information was bad, right? That's one. And two, I was not trusting that information. I asked the person to provide me a death certificate and then I would believe it. Only for Friday morning, someone called me and told me that they personally went to see if God of Love was alive and dead, and they saw God of Love in his stall. So sources can be wrong, information can be wrong, rumors can start very, very quickly. We live in a time of Chinese telephone. So what have happened to Liam Miller? Is he dead? Is he alive? Was he killed by the Jamaica Constabulary Force? Is he missing? What is going on? We need to find out because I am sure that the family members of this former talented jockey, someone who have won over 240 races at Caymanas Park, someone who is very competent in the saddle, I am sure that the family member of this former talented jockey must be worrying and must be saying that they need answers as to what is happening. Two, I don't know if you have any children, but what is happening to their father, what is happening to their uncle, what is happening to their brother. I don't know about his family, but I'll assume because these are usually the average family member that someone would have. So I'll continue to monitor this one and I might do a follow-up and see what is going on with this one. But this one is spooky, very spooky.